Is the microphone on?
Is it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know if I can hold it and read. All items and public comment.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Okay, number 4, no, I don't think we should give stars out to celebs anymore. I think we should give them out to regular people. You know, like we could do Smoke and Scan. We could do my friends at Healthy Paws. And no, I do not get paid to promote them, but they are helping animals. And what about all the other people that came together, like, to help with all the crises? The people at St. Anita Racetrack who came and helped feed and clothe and help people before Scientology stole all their stuff. But they deserve the stars. The people are the stars in the city at this point. Okay, 5, no vacations ever. And I don't mean you going to Tahiti, I mean street vacations. But this is airway. How do you give away airway? That was a great question. How do you give away air? And fly over space. That's scary to me, but eventually, if you keep saying yes to this, you're going to say yes to Scientology when they ask for their street vacation. And so I'm going to start saying, no, don't ever give them any vacation. Number 7, okay, to help with the horses. And I am bringing up my friends, Healthy Paws, because that's my friends. They're actually anti-Scientologist protesters. One actually was raised in this cult and suffered under it. But they helped all these animals at their own expense during the fires. So they deserve it. How about number 8? With the fire stuff. Yeah, y'all got caught with your pants down. We found out that there was water that had to be, that you guys are diverting and could have brought here. How many lives, how many animals could have been saved had the water, whatever, been coming here? Why do we have to hear from, President Trump, whatever, that you guys had the water? Yeah, that is. It's about number 9. It's number 9. I'm saying we have no confidence in you guys because you guys didn't tell us about that we didn't have water. Okay, and that you had access to water. Okay, number 10. I can give you the report on the long-term and short-term effects of the fire. People lost their lives. There's no coming back from that. That is a long-term effect on their family, on humanity, on everyone. People lost their homes. They lost everything. Okay, I'll tell you right now the long-term effects of that fire. And also the other long-term effect that won't be on that report probably is that the city lost confidence in the city. We no longer trust the mayor, the fire department, the police department, you guys, none of you. And it's sad. So that's the long-term consequences. The short-term consequences is, like we're losing our rights. People can't even call in. There's a consequence because you did that the day of the fires. So there's a short-term consequence. Okay, general public comment. Mr. Hugo, what is it going to take to get those planters removed from L. Ron Hubbard Way and Fountain? Are you afraid of Scientology? I will go with you because I'm not afraid of them. What is it going to take? Is it that they hired a new big developer attorney, Mr. Delvac? Is that what you're scared of? Maybe they're threatening you? Are you under threat that you're going to lose some other deals if you continue with this? And I know he's not listening, but I know he hears me because I speak loud enough. I've never been accused of being quiet. I want the ADA compatible. They don't have to remove it, but they have to go by the federal law. Like, what don't you guys get? Nobody gets a pass. Not the city, not Scientology. Nobody gets a pass. And I'm going to call you out by name when you do it, when you just refuse to do it and help the people. I have a right to access those streets from an access paratransit vehicle. I have a right. The people of Scientology have a right to get through there.
All right, that concludes public comment.
See, he ain't even look. He just ignores. They're so sick of me.
Would you like to speak up? Oh, no.
Everything means everything. Start with number 1.
Tomorrow I have a lot of work to do. I could have been doing it today.
Outreach and enforcement on sidewalk with vending. This is an issue that I spoke with the Council District 1 on numerous occasions. I called them to the point that they hang up the phone. Immediately they hear my voice. The issue is everybody knows. Taco truck, illegal taco truck, they don't have a health permit. Illegal burrito truck on the sidewalk, they don't have a health permit. There's no regulation. LAPD doesn't care. The city council doesn't care. No regulation, no enforcement. Not only in CD1, but all over the city. We all know that. Everybody, you go home every day, you drive to work, you see those vendors illegally, vendor on there every day. But right now, we are talking about outreach and enforcement. There's absolutely zero enforcement because our council member Hernandez always protect the illegal. So if you are legal, she enforces you. If you are illegal, she protects you. That's what she does. Number two, talking about street lighting outage. This is something I call the Council District 1 on a regular basis. Lighting outage. Why? Because as a single woman, myself, I have to take a public transit. I have to walk. I understand. They're so dark. I cannot see. I fall. I trip. I step on some feces and urine. I'm not aware. So when I call the Council District 1 for assistance, do I get any resolution? Do I get any support? Absolutely no. But right now, we're continuing to talk about this so-called lighting outage, street lighting services repair. And then our council district member continues saying, we give all the money to LAPD, we have no money to fix the lighting. And then LAPD continues to be most understaffed police department in the nation. I have no idea what's going on with the head of our council district 1. When our council district talking about LAPD has 24% of the city budget, El Monte, 49% of the city budget, Riverside, 33% of city budget, San Bernardino, 37% of city budget. Our council member continue to be ignorant, continue to telling me that 24% of the city budget, that's way too much. Our council member is not capable of doing math. Hopefully in the future that when I'm calling the Council District 1, I'm asking for homeless services, that our council member does not kick me out just because, just because I'm a legalized citizen. Everybody, you can come here, you can be an illegal Mexican, you always get free housing, but I cannot because I'm legal. I apologize, I am legal. I want to be illegal again.
No, it's just being funny.
James Okazaki.
You know I'd protect you in the subway.
I wanted to speak on item number
He's just being
4.
dramatic.
So
You've spoken, or you signed up under.
I'm assuming it was Audit LA? Oh, signed up under Audit Twyla. Sorry, because I was getting kicked out of the other meeting. Yeah, I got kicked out, finally. Glad it wasn't under your, because I don't want you to have to ever owe me another apology. But anyway, so,
Which items would you like to speak on?
everything and public comment, please. Thank you for the, okay. Sorry, I'm a little shaken. I've never been kicked out of a meeting before. Okay, so when it comes to item number 2, okay, yes, we need lighting and everything, but this copper wire theft has been going on for a really long time. And I just feel like a lot of what's happening is we're playing catch up, whether it's water, whether it's lighting, whatever it is. The city's playing a lot of catch up, not catch up, catch up. Sorry, I have a East Coast accent. Okay, and then when it comes to, okay, the sign, I think that's great. And, but I think they should have to pay for it. And maybe that's something you could do all throughout the city. Have like a little, nothing gaudy, but a little tag. And companies can, whatever, but they pay for it. That way businesses maybe are contributing, if they're able to, because they want this, to the coffers, rather than you guys increasing our taxes and everything that you're doing to get the money from us, So that might be something to consider. Okay, when it comes to, number 6, I find that one interesting. Can you let me know when it's public comment? Like I said, I'm a little disoriented from being kicked out of a meeting by police. I've never had that happen before, but that was Miss Raman. She owes me an apology. But anyway, okay, you don't even have an inventory of sidewalks in this city. Like, we don't even know all the sidewalks that we have. We don't know all the sidewalks that need repair. We don't have an inventory of sidewalks. So I love the idea to have one. I think we should. but we have to get real and not, I don't want it to be just for sidewalk vendors. Like, I think that'd be great to give them some, send people their way. But can we start with just a regular inventory of sidewalks? Okay, the fees, okay, I'm all for it. What about Scientology? Like, you guys have been, they have all these ADA planters that are non-compliant, right? Why don't you send them fines? Okay, they have a lot of unpaid fees to the city too. Is that my public comment time? Okay, so thank you. See, you listening? I know. See, she's good because she listens. You're doing good too, Miss Padilla, sorry. But I'm not happy with Miss Raman. I'm just going to say it. But anyway, we want the planners moved because they're non-ADA compliant. Okay, like, do you think I have a right to egress and regress, get in and out of a access paratransit vehicle on Fountain Avenue or Catalina or even L. Ron Hubbard Way when they don't have yet another street closing permit? I think I have that right, That's just that's my opinion. I have the right. Federal government agrees with me, but it's not happening. Why? I mean, is it Hugo? Is he just like, he doesn't care? Is he a Scientologist? I really want to know. Because if he's not, I have a billionaire contract that they make people sign. I'll gladly bring one. I have a right to access these streets, and it needs to happen. I shouldn't have to come here since June, 3 times a week, right? It shouldn't happen. I'm getting to know you guys too much. You shouldn't know me like this. Thank you. And thanks for letting me speak, unlike Miss Raman.